Yeah, we are in the game. I'll look at it afterwards. But we are then. Well, this would be the first game actually between Maya and Nicolas Cage. I feel like it's gonna be fun to call him Nicolas Cage, so I'm not gonna like shorten it or call him by his
Man,
color.
wow, that's unfortunate for Nicolas Cage. See, all his sheep are together, and he
Oh my
just missed.
gosh!
Nicolas Cage cannot find his sheep.
Oh, that's awful.
That was
Nicolas
awful, man. He
Cage.
missed it by like literally, like
N-
he
n-
missed like oh
National
man.
National Treasure Sheep Edition. Where are the sheep? No one laughed.
Oh, there we
Anyway,
go. So
yeah, he's
those
found them.
sheep will
That's still
be
really, really
yeah,
unfortunate.
those sheep were gone in 60 seconds, so I mean it's not that bad.
Luckily, he did find them. But
Yeah.
let's look at the maps, Dave. Why don't you introduce Nicolas Cage's map since you're a huge fan of him?
Okay. Um Nicolas Cage's map is pretty freaking open here. The golds are ridiculously far forward.
Yeah.
Um I mean the berries are okay, the woodline is okayge, I guess.
Yeah, it's only one wood
But he,
line too. It's really
he
unfortunate.
doesn't have a secondary one. Um yeah, I don't know. I don't really like it that much. Not much at all.
Okay.
See,
Yeah. Um.
ice cream. Yep, I agree. Anyway, the other map, so it's okay. He's got a defensible back. He's got nice wood lines.
Yeah, it's much better.
The
Much better.
secondary gold is defensible. Like it's actually a pretty good map, I think.
Yeah. I
From
like
Maya.
this map in comparison. I mean, he is a nice wood line. He could easily put a second lumber camp on the lumber he's on now, which is always nice. Keep it in the same spot, and he could always migrate to some other areas for wood. And the gold's on the back, which is huge. I am interested to see how Nicolas Cage does. He already got Loom. He's able to produce villagers one after the other, but he's like barely because he had to drop food, so he's definitely struggling. He shouldn't be dropping food at this point in the game.
Yeah.
Right, so Nicolas Cage has a lot of hills, and I don't like the hills here. I mean, we've seen Cav Archers, we saw it last game between Spring and Maya. It's going to be really rough to deal with these hills. And also, he has small hills on the front as well. So he's pretty much hills everywhere. The left-hand side next to his wood line. Maybe it would be an okay map if the hills weren't like that, but gosh, he's basically in a crater.
No. He's Cage isn't looking too good right now.
Yeah,
Like
well, we'll see how
Nicolas
he
Cage has
does.
it bad. Yeah.
He has it bad. Is that what you said?
Yeah, man. He still hasn't found those other two sheep.
Yeah.
Went all the way around those other two sheep.
Oh,
Look
you
at that.
serious? He went
That
right
is
by with the
disgusting.
villager.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went right
Yeah.
by with the vill.
Yeah.
That's weird. We've had a lot of seconds tonight. Like we've seen a lot of wolves claiming lives, like in every game. And then last game there were, or maybe it was the game before, there were two sheep which were not found almost the entire game. It was in a similar situation to this, where like the sheep were in that very, very small part of the
He's
black
never gonna
there.
find him, man. It's just
Yeah.
gonna be sitting there the whole game. Never gonna find him. Going
Alright,
for
so
the
Maya's,
second board now.
as
Oh,
you see
go
it,
ahead.
nope. I was just, yeah, I mean, he's got the second board, but he didn't get the sheep, just like you said. I was just going to say Maya is luring in some deer, and I'm not sure where he's luring them from. He's lured them an awful long way. Look at that.
No, it's right from the front, I think.
Yeah, but it's still pretty far. And he's gotten
Yeah.
two already, if I'm not, I could be wrong on that. I thought I saw one earlier. Maybe he failed at that attempt, but either way, he's gotten one. And this is not the first time we've seen Maya try to lure deer a very long distance. He did that in previous games as well. Now, Maya's going to click up shortly after these villagers on Food Garrison. And again, I am interested to see his build here because he's gone with the barracks and the archery range quite frequently over the past couple weeks when I've been watching him. So I can't even say the past couple weeks. Let's just say this week. But what's he doing with his villagers? He's gonna build an outpost on the other side of his wood line. Very interesting stuff. Like I don't know why he wouldn't. I guess the outpost is still going to be really helpful.
Yeah, he
But
doesn't want to get towered there, man.
yeah,
Doesn't want to get towered. And he must be 100% sure that that's what Blue's gonna do. I mean, what is Maya seen of Blue's base?
You've seen
Have you
a,
seen
a fair
anything?
amount, actually. I'm gonna take a quick look at that, actually. It's really wise. He's seen
So
the
he's
stone
seen
there.
no, he
He's seen
hasn't
the
even
wood
seen the
line.
golds or anything.
Yeah.
Just seen the wood line farm, the stone. Now he's gonna go forward. Like the golds are so far forward, he actually might miss them on the way around. Like just
You're right.
ridiculously far forward.
It's more likely at this point that Maya will find the sheep. He's gonna be like, how did he not see those sheep?
Yeah, man. Is he even gonna see this gold? Is he even gonna see it? Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's
Okay.
just
Almost
saw that.
missed it.
So what are we seeing from Maya, though? Is he going for the barracks and the archer range? There you go. Happens every time. I've only
Three
seen it
spears?
once, actually. He hasn't done
Oh,
this. Yeah, he'll
spearman
go
coming out.
3 spears. Yep, there you go.
Oh, there we go. And barracks just now coming down from blue, and Maya didn't find the sheep either. Just ran right past him. No
You're
sheep
right.
for
It's,
anyone.
it's really,
No
really
sheep
close.
for
as well.
anyone. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting, man. These sheep. More ninja sheep. But NicolasCage is really far behind. Sure, he went up on a couple extra vills, but he's still not in the feudal age. Really, really poor.
Yeah. He's NicolasCage. Having a bit of issues here. Kind of like.
And he's going for archer range as well, and that's probably because he's just scouted. He did scout, actually. He hasn't actually
Well,
seen it
look
built,
what's
but the
coming
archer range
forward.
going up.
3 spears.
And the archer, exactly. Like, this is a 2K player. Like, this works, I'm telling you. Works. Then he'll go for skirms and probably get the upgrades on them. And is he going to kill NicolasCage's scout? He's close to it anyway. It might just get back
it's
home in
close.
time.
Yeah.
Honestly,
NicolasCage gets away.
the build here from Maya works really well against someone who goes scouts, but if the opponent goes into skirms, I don't know how successful it's going to be. I really like this against when someone goes scouts, but oh, the sheep have been found. NicolasCage, save the sheep.
NicolasCage, no, bring your. Oh my God. Oh, but Maya sent them back to him.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
what a generous foe right there. Sending it right back. Well, dude, I think the spears are effective if it keeps blue in his base.
Yeah.
Like, if he's not gonna trouble Maya at all, then Maya's economy
Well,
just keeps chugging along, right?
my point is a couple more skirms from Nicholas here, and he's going to be able to pick off these spears. And I think now Maya knows what's up.
It's NicolasCage. It's not Nicholas.
Sorry.
You
Yeah,
wouldn't
we said
call
we
him
would say
Nick
the full
if
name.
you met him in real life. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say NicolasCage. You're right. Thank you for correcting me.
Yeah.
Why Ice Cream's posting so many links in my chat? Holy crap! Like
Yeah,
10
NicolasCage
links.
links.
Oh, okay.
The real national treasure is NicolasCage himself.
All right. So Maya.
Ice Cream. I'm gonna mute myself as I watch these.
So Maya is going into skirms as well, which is kind of expected, and he's definitely ahead in the production of these skirms. I'm trying to find the little skirm army from NicolasCage here. He has 2, so it's not gonna be too well. I'd like to see the choice of scouts in one of these engagements, like go into scouts with some upgrades against these skirms. But the thing is, it's going to be difficult to do that because Maya has the spears. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maya's actually going to wall the back of his map, and that's a really, really easy wall, actually, once you take a look at it. But hopefully he doesn't assume that this cliff extends to the edge of the map, because it definitely does not. And it looks like he's sending the vill over there, so he will wall that.
What is NicolasCage doing? Like, he's only 2 villagers ahead. He has no army.
I mean, you got to cut him some slack. He's probably working on a new movie, so he's probably really, really tired. And he's going with 2 ranges. He'll have skirms. He's going to protect his gold. Oh gosh, but he's not going to have enough units, especially because those initial 2 skirms you mentioned are like on the left side of his base. This is going to be rough for NicolasCage. And vills are actually running back.
And now he's gonna be denied off both golds right away. Not the greatest at all. He
Yeah, and
does
the
have
hill we
he
talked
does
about is
have a
an
nice
issue.
looking eco balance right now, though, as far as resources
Yeah,
in the bank.
and he
But he
just
needs
got
to
the
get a market
blacksmith
up
up.
if he wants to go to castle.
Yeah, I think he'll be okay. He just got the blacksmith, so he's going to get fletching first. And he's massing some skirmishers here. He might be able to push this back, assuming he can create like a couple more skirmishers here. And then he will regain his gold. I would really like to see Mahya go aggressive here. He has to have scouting on all of this. And he does. He sees the one wood line and the forward golds. I don't know why he hasn't gone aggressive, but he's actually going to be not too far away from clicking up to the castle age as well. And I
He
like
did
what he's done with his
exactly the
walls.
same thing last game, though.
Yeah.
He pushed him back so that he couldn't be pressured in his own base. Then he just
Yeah.
built up his eco. It's pretty much exactly the same style as last game. It's got
Well,
a pretty
Maya's-
defendable base, too.
Yeah, Maya's space is very defendable, and the only place that's going to be open is, well, to the right of this range he's putting up now, but he's going to go with the villager.
He's
Just
quick
just
walling.
wall him in.
He's quick
Wall him
walling.
in. He just
He's
needs
quick
to wall him
walling.
in, really.
He's quick walling.
There you
Oh,
go,
yeah,
and now
he's
he might be able to get a favorable fight
All
here
the
against
skirms are
Nicolas
gonna be
Cage's
trapped.
skirmishers. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have fletching yet, so Nicolas Cage does, and Nicolas Cage is going to regain the hill. Or gain the hill, not regain it, but...
Oh, wow.
what it was-
Nice.
Oh, he killed the deer. What a jerk!
Yeah, man.
I was gonna point out that I like the walling from Mahya, like very easy walling if you look at how much he's actually had to spend to get these walls up. And the blacksmith, like in between the wood line on the right hand side, is really nice. Skirms are engaging now. I would assume both players will go for, well, Mahya possibly go for elite skirm, but I think it'd be really wise for Nicolas Cage to go with like a defensive move, which would be the elite skirm because his base is so open.
I feel like the elite skirm would be far more effective for blue. Because he just needs to hold onto that gold, man. That gold is not
Exactly.
a sure shot, so like if you go cav archers and you get driven off that gold somehow, you're immediately GG.
And this is pretty good
immediately.
fight here for Nicolas Cage, but he needs to be careful to run away with his skirms. I don't know if you noticed, Maya's actually sending his archers across as his skirmishers fight versus Nicolas Cage here. Maya's sending this Vil up this hill to attack these skirmishers, just one villager. Actually, it would be really, really bad for Mahya if he loses this engagement because his wood line's going to be harassed.
Yeah,
And
but it's only however many skirmishers. It's like 7
Yeah.
skirmishers.
And in the end, I actually
I
think
think
Mahya might win.
I think Maya is just killing Nicolas Cage right now.
Think so.
Yeah.
When my boy Nicolas Cage has one more Vil, and
He's not your boy. He's a terrible
Okay.
actor.
Okay. Well,
There's no
Anyway.
redeeming features.
he has one more Vil, and he does have skirmishers at home to defend with. I don't know. I think this is still quite a close game. Both players in the castle age now.
The thing I always
And
look at is whether someone's been harassed or not.
Yeah, it's
So
true.
Maya's had a pretty sure shot here, and he's dropping another TC right away on that
Oh,
black
and
gold.
this is gonna be bad because look at the skirmishers
And
from Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas
He's running
Cage.
forward.
Why would you put a TC
Nick
there,
always putting a
Nicolas Cage?
TC there as well.
Nick Cage.
Oh
Nick
man, he's lost
Cage.
3 villagers. Oh well, he will lose 3, but that was really bad. And
So
also
lose 4 here.
that TC gonna be denied. Yeah, for 4.
Oh, but
I guess-
look at the
guess not
front of
4.
Maya's
There you
base.
go.
Elite skirmishers.
Oh, the the elite
Right
skirmishers
in
going
there.
in, but the
But a
stable
knight come
that
out.
was
2
put up
knights coming
earlier.
out.
Yeah, that's really
Perfect.
nice.
That's great. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that's gonna push
wonder-
that back.
Yeah, that's a great addition there from Green. But the elite skirmishers still pretty strong, taking down those
Yeah.
knights. But still,
Well, the
pushing
knights
them back.
have 0 upgrades, so that's a big
Yeah.
part of that. And Nicolas Cage with the score lead, he's trying to just push in here with his skirms. He needs to be careful though, because these knights, oh, they're killing some skirms, but he is killing some knights as well. And Nicolas Cage has actually pushed back this small group of crossbows. He's going to get that TC up, and still a very close game. Though
Third
Maya has a
TC
couple
coming
extra
up
villagers.
from Maya on the right-hand side.
But look at
securing
Nicholas,
another
he's
wood
still
line.
running in with his
Yeah,
skirms,
Nicolas
and
Cage, Lord of War
yeah,
in
he's-
here in this
yeah, he's-
in this space.
yeah, he's doing an excellent job. And honestly, looking at the resources of Maya is in a really bad spot. Doesn't have elite skirms, so it's not even worth creating skirmishers. And can create one knight at a time here as NicolasCage sends forward these skirms and one more knight of his own. He will, if he gains control of this gold, probably make cav archers. But oh my gosh, this is ballsy. Nick Cage did not build a tower on his gold, and the crossbows might go to that gold shortly.
No, I mean he had the skirmishers there, so he was thinking like,
yeah.
I don't need it, but man, he's gonna lose quite a few villagers here, especially if he doesn't notice. Oh my God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think.
Yeah, and there's 3. Well, close to 4. There's 4, and yeah. Well, you were close enough. As the skirms come back
5.
now, but that's a huge loss. What was that? You thought it was 5? Oh, there's 5.
That's 4 right there.
Yeah.
There's 5. Right?
Yeah.
It's about to happen. There's 5.
I counted 6, but either way, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, these skirms on the front are fighting admirably from NicolasCage, and he also is sending in his own knights as 2 stables come up from Mahya now. Really imbalanced eco from Mahya.
Look
I
at
mean,
the,
a lot
look at
on
the
gold.
villager count though. That's
Yeah.
big. He's got 3
You're right.
TCs, and Nick Cage only got his 2nd TC up a little while ago because Mahya had denied it.
I don't see at this point those villagers doing anything that's all that great. We actually have 2 idle TCs from Mahya, so it's like, how many villagers on gold here? Like 15.
And NicolasCage
on gold.
dropping
NicolasCage
a
is
forward
in a good
TC
spot.
on that 2nd gold.
Yeah,
Putting a forward TC down there.
I think
It's a good
NicolasCage
position.
going into cav archers, considering Mahya hasn't gone to elite skirms especially, that's really going to help him out. He's going in for the university now, and like you said, as the extra TC, I think this is still very much a game. I'm missing your NicolasCage jokes.
I don't know where NicolasCage could really push out to though. He seems kind of trapped in paradise here, in his own little area.
When he masses enough cav archers, he's going to be able to run around pretty quickly and do some raiding. And the palisade walls at the top side for Mahya are really vulnerable. I don't know. I think it's a pretty close game. If you look at the Vil count, it's only 7 now. NicolasCage getting the additional TC up. And does have ballistics coming in as well. As the skirmisher is sitting on his gold. And sending out the cav archers. And this cav archers could also run right by this TC on the right-hand side too. So, not really much there from Mahya. I'm just going to see. He's creating his own cav archers. We just haven't seen them. There's quite a few in these ranges. Oh, but look at the cav archers on NicolasCage's wood line. He's lost 2.
Yeah, it's right
one
in
on the
there
farm,
on the wood line.
And, there's 3, and that's just perfect. I mean, there's only 4 cav archers there, and he's killed like 4 or 5 vills. That was really well done. NicolasCage is then going to the right TC of Mahya. He's going to try and kill some vills, but Mahya was on the ball there. He's only losing 1. And, the crossbow is actually on the gold then from Mahya. He's probably gonna lose them. I don't know. NicolasCage is sending them one at a time.
He'll win this fight here. Oh no, he won't now because he ran away. But
yeah, it's
he'll
still
take it.
He won't. He will. He will. He will.
Yeah,
he will, and he's gonna be in range of some
the
vills,
skirms
but
are
the
gonna come
skirms
along.
are coming in.
Yeah.
But look in the
good
back.
engagement.
The
Still
cav
using
archers on the
crossbows.
back. Then NicolasCage and Mahya fighting with their cav archers. Now Mahya, did he just get the university up? Yes, he's getting ballistics now, so they're gonna be level on upgrades. Pretty open game, I think. It's been kind of slow paced. Both players, no one's really safe at this point. Maya's sending vills out to this gold on the right. Mahya really likes to go for additional TCs, like 5 or 6 TCs, so I wouldn't be surprised. Is he on stone anywhere? No, he's not. I was going to say, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for a TC on that area.
Oh, I mean, the villager count, he's only 10 ahead now, although he is getting ballistics right now, which is pretty important. But he's going to lose a villager. NicolasCage going to pick that off. Now he's going back. But I think, like, Maya's map is pretty closed off. NicolasCage's map, super open.
What is NicolasCage doing? He's going for the Siege Workshop. But also we're seeing chain barding from Mahya, who might go into 2 stable knights as well as these cav archers. He has large enough eco to do that now. I'd really like to see that. So the Siege Workshop from NicolasCage is an interesting decision, but I do like the aggression, especially since I feel like his map is pretty poor in comparison to Mahya's. And the Knights from Mahya are coming out. Well, he only has one right now, but he's making a second one. And, oh, NicolasCage needs to be careful not to fight here and get trapped in, because remember, Mahya could create more Cav Archers and also send the Knights around. Mahya using his Vills, maybe, as a little bit of a meat shield there, or is he actually sending them out to chop that wood? He thinks he's going to win the fight, but there's a lot of Cav Archers behind from NicolasCage, and also he has the Mangonel. It's still pretty close.
Yeah, he's getting Thumb Ring now for Mahya, so his
Yeah.
Cav Archers are going to be really, really good. And he's got more as well. Like, I don't think he has to be that worried about that Mangonel.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Because I don't see what the Siege Workshop really did for NicolasCage. Like, once you get these amounts of army numbers, the Mangonels become less and less of a factor, especially with a closed-off kind of map like this, although he's kind of pushing in with them.
Yeah, and if he gets 3 or 4, maybe then it'll work out, but he needs to be careful with this one on the right-hand side, because Knights are just going to come in and pick it off, and he could almost lose both of them here. And he's also
Yeah,
taking
he's
a
gonna
poor
lose that
engagement
one,
with
yeah.
his Cav Archers. Oh, he
Oh,
did get
good
a
shot,
shot with
though.
his one. Yeah, he did get a shot, and he could get another shot
Oh,
here.
another
And
good shot.
yeah, and he'll get another one,
And
too.
another one.
That is not something you see often. And one
another
more.
probably. Yeah, one more. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, those
Oh my
Cav
God.
Archers are so weak.
And another
So
one too. 5 shots
yeah,
from that
that's
one onager.
That's incredible, and I think NicolasCage will win this fight now for sure, because those Cav Archers are all on low HP.
That was a really bad fight. From
And look
Mahya.
at the Vil difference now, it's only 3 or 4.
Although
it's
the
gonna
Knights
still
are going
be
to come in
rough.
from Mahya,
Yeah,
and he's going to be able to
exactly.
win this fight. But like, that was a really bad engagement, man. You went from having by far the strongest army to just.
And speaking of bad
losing
engagements, I
everything.
don't know why NicolasCage is staying here. He should go back with his Cav Archers and wait for more to come in. Who knows? Now,
Kinda
I
seems
didn't
like,
catch
yeah,
it. I don't
there's-
think NicolasCage got Thumb Ring. Could be wrong, but I don't think he
No,
has
he
that.
didn't. He didn't. And
Okay,
like
yeah.
for a lot of his units too, it just seems like there's a Ghost Rider at the helm here. Like he's not even controlling them. Really.
Okay, I got that one. That one is pretty obvious.
I had to stretch it quite a bit to get to that one. I've been dropping them. I said trapped in paradise. It's like gone in 60 seconds. Like what else do I need to say, man?
I didn't hear the Gone in 60 Seconds one. Dang it, I'm gonna have to listen to that again. Oh, that's funny, man. Oh man, sorry guys, it's too funny. But Mahya is doing an excellent job. These Knights have been a really wise decision. His Cav Archer's behind doing a good job, but he doesn't have any siege of his own, so he needs to be careful not to venture too close to this TC.
And he just has to keep pumping out units here, because like Blue's map is really open. So like, and you look, he's shifting his entire wood line. He's gonna go somewhere more vulnerable as well. Just keep pumping out units. And
Yeah, I'm
the
looking at the
villager count
ecos
for
and-
Blue now. Wow, it
Yeah,
just popped
he's-
right ahead for Blue.
He's ahead, and it probably won't be for too much
Although
longer
look at
because
the gold. Look
the
at
gold.
the gold for NicolasCage. Yeah.
Exactly. And he's not
Oh
running
my
these
God.
units away as well. I mean, these villagers, they could all go down if he doesn't clean this up. He's sending the Cav Archers over now to try and clean this up, but I think he's still lacking Thumb Ring, and he also doesn't have the hill there, and the Knights will come in. I mean, these villagers are ballsy to hang out here next to
Yeah.
these Cav Archers.
Yeah. I think it's probably just NicolasCage knowing that he has to just like leave his vills on the gold there and just like keep booming up as much as he can because he's ahead
Yeah.
now in villagers, although he is behind now in villagers.
Yeah, he's behind now, but it's very close. You've mentioned it before, but the harassment aspect is really huge, and I want to check the idle time right now. Actually, Mahya has more, is a half hour more idle time, but still a lot of idle
Oh
time for
wow.
both players.
Half hour more?
Yeah. And something else I wanted to point out, NicolasCage could get up a castle, and I'd really like to see a castle on this hill next to the new TC of Maya, but I guess that's good enough.
Yeah,
That's a good enough
there's a
compromise.
castle going up right beside the TC. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's a large amount of the wood that Maya needs. He has wood on the right
Oh,
hand
and now
side.
a tower
but
coming up from Maya. Oh my
Oh,
god. You're not gonna
gosh.
get that, dude.
I don't
It's
think
not
he
gonna
is,
work.
yeah.
Just go back, man.
I like how
It's not
Nicolas
gonna
Cage
work.
just
That
has a couple
tower is an
villas next to the
outcast right
castle.
there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. He has a couple villas next to the castle, not even building, just dying to the TC. But this is a huge castle. It's going to take out the TC, which actually didn't do that much. It was just put up. It's going to kill like 3 or 4 villagers. And also that means his mangonels will be somewhat effective now because they can stand underneath the castle. And look at the vill count now. It's getting closer for Nicolas Cage. He's still 3 or 4 behind. I honestly don't think we're going to see a player go to Imp anytime soon. Just looking at the resources. Like, both players have 100 vills, but not even close to clicking up. And Mangonel's here. Cav archers are here from Nicolas Cage. He's going to try and pick off these units, and he's pushing in quite well. I would like to see him add in some rams. I'm going to keep adding Mangonels. I'd like to see
And
rams on
he's
these
punched right into
military
green
buildings.
space here.
Yeah.
And like green, it seemed pretty defendable, but green built himself like a wicker fortress here. Not gonna stand up.
Okay, so Nicolas Cage, he's hanging out here. He probably needs to be careful because there's units fighting him from the left, the right, and the front, and his units are auto attacking. Sorry, so hard for him to focus down any units if he's doing that. And it looks like
Yeah,
Maya's
those are
actually
cav
gonna.
arches, ice cream, in Nicolas Cage's base, but they're not doing much. Going into the TC now.
These guys. Well, actually,
Yeah,
look
yeah.
at this. They're sitting right next to the gold. They've killed 2 vills, but that's what you need to do at this point. We have a huge migration from Nicolas Cage as he takes the score lead to go onto Maya's stone. Nice. Oh, and he wants to put another castle there on Maya's TC. Do you see this? And he's sending the vills forward. He's running these vills
Aggressive
forward
play
now.
from Nicolas Cage.
If
man.
I knew any Nicolas Cage movies, I would use that joke now to talk about this castle placement, but I don't, so he's gonna go for it, and he doesn't have any military here to protect the villagers, and keep in mind, he's actually now getting thumb ring. Maya could send out these cav archers and pick off a lot of villagers. He's sending in the knights too. Is the castle
Man.
gonna go up?
No,
Oh
dude,
my
that
gosh.
castle is kick ass. That castle is gonna do some serious damage.
Yeah, but the castle's not going to go up because he's not actually attacking the cav archers that are
No,
being
he's not.
ungarrisoned. And oh man,
I think
that's
it
a
will go
horrible
up, actually.
decision.
I think he's gonna clear up that army and it's gonna go up. Look at this.
He is.
The
he
80,
is-
81, 82,
I mean, he is-
83, 84. Like Maya's not targeting those villagers, man. It's got
Oh,
one
it's so
villager
close.
left.
He needs to. Yeah, 1 bill
But
left.
he's got
Yeah,
three. He's got
bill's
3 of
going
them in
down.
the archery range there.
Yeah, maybe
So
he
if
can
he
run in.
pushes in and clears it, but what's Maya doing? Is he gonna wall in that castle? I
Oh
would wall
gosh,
it in.
Nicholas,
Come on, man.
Nicholas,
Please
don't do it.
wall
Nicholas
in.
is gonna send. He's gonna send these villagers in. He's gonna try and
he's
get the castle
walling
up, and Maya's gonna wall in. And is he gonna get the archery range up? Yes, he is. Wow, that was an epic play. Really, really well
And
done.
now Nicolas Cage just nowhere to go here.
Look at his villagers just hanging out. Oh man, this is funny. And a tower goes up then from Maya. He does not want that castle to go up. The Rams finally come in from Nicolas Cage, which is a wise decision. But even, honestly, when the barracks goes down, if I were Nicolas Cage, I don't agree with him doing it earlier, but since he has the vills here, I would just run the vills towards the castle. Even if the tower's there, I would get the cav archers in front and go for it. Just go for it. What's it at? It's like 90%, 91%. I would definitely go for it here. And I think he will get it up in time. But oh, the vills are running in! There they go! It's at 91% still, and Magano comes out from Maya. This is like the scrappiest bit of play we'll ever see.
Oh my god.
The vills are actually all going
It's gonna
down.
go up.
Is
Nope,
it gonna
it's
get
not
to
gonna go up.
95%?
Oh my god.
And 2 more vills are running in like heroes here, but they're gonna die. There's still 1 left, and more vills running forward. Holy cow, how many vills are gonna be sacrificed? The vills on the stone running in to try and get the castle up. This might actually
It's gonna
be
go up.
a game-ending decision if he gets this up.
This is a game
Oh
breaker.
man,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. Oh, that was a mess, but he got it up, and now where's Maya gonna go for wood? Honestly, like the right-hand side. Look at the right-hand side for Maya. Just villagers on wood everywhere. It's his only wood line. It's crazy.
And there's also villagers from Nicolas Cage in the right-hand side, and there's a castle going up.
Oh, are you kidding me? Nicolas Cage, I need to make a movie about this. This is really, really nice. And there's the GG from Maya. And
Yeah,
he
Maya
also
saw it
signs
going
off
up.
with the good night.
Yeah. That was a good game from Nicolas Cage.
Yeah,
I
that was
thought he
pretty good.
out.
That was pretty good. I thought he was out too. I we didn't really have time to focus on this because of like all the commotion, but I think Maya, like at one point I looked at his resources and he could have clicked up to Imp. And I think he was going to do that, and that's why he didn't have any military to defend from that attack. If you look at his resources now, it's 1900 food and 1000 gold. And of course it cancels out like everything you have queued up. But still, that's a lot of resources that had he spent the attack, maybe he would have been better off there.
Okay, so I dropped 8 puns into that. If someone wants to go back and rewatch the VOD, you can count them out. Some of them you'd barely notice unless you were paying attention.
Yeah. I only have seen like one or two, well, two Nicolas Cage movies, so